Good day sa inyo lahat, and I'm back, RichieRich from the Guild of Near Philippines, and we are now discussing Near Academy from Near Protocol. And ngayon, tayo sa Chapter 3 which is entitled What is Near? Difficulty 2/5, estimated reading time is 8 minutes. So, before tayo mag-start, gusto ko lang sabihin na bisitahin nyo ang inyong aming channel na tinatawag na Near Protocol Philippines syempre upang mapanood nyo ang mga previous videos namin about Near Protocol, Parast, and other projects na nagbibuild sa Near Philippines, especially yung mga previous chapters dito sa Near Academy, which is ang chapter 1 and 2 kung hindi nyo pa napapanood. So, yun nga ma'am, at tayo magsimula na sa chapter 3 ng Near Academy. Simulan natin ang chapter 3 dito sa isang magandang infographic ulit or image ng Near Academy syempre. So let's read. Lucky your application was accepted. You landed in Rio de Janeiro and head towards the beach where the museum is located. This is your first working day in the meme museum. You meet the director of the museum who gets you set up. Today we're going to bring you up to speed with the latest stock from Near and get you your work account which you will use for everything from now. So, sinasabi dito ay pinapakilala nila ang Near at kung paano mag-start from creating your work account or yung mismong Near wallet dito sa Near. Near is an open source platform that accelerates the development of decentralized application. What is the reason why Near was created? None of the original blockchains networks nor any of those that follow have managed to bridge the gap towards mainstream adoption of the application built on top of them nor provide the kind of scale needed to support an entire web. Early blockchain platforms' technical architecture creates substantial problems with both usability and scalability, which are crucial for mainstream adoption. Fixing these problems in existing living networks would require significant and complex changes to enter a living ecosystem. The Near platform and organization have explicitly designed to solve the usability and scalability problems. The organization and governance structures were designed to rapidly shift and continuously evolve the network so it will always keep an edge. The core platform, which is made up of the cloud community operated validator nodes, is the most fundamental piece of infrastructure provided. Developers can interact with this cloud, and users can use the application they power all in a permissionless fashion. That ranging from consumer-facing games to digital currencies can store their code and state securely on the platform. So, kaya sabi dito yung Near platform organization ay designed para masolve lahat ng usability and scalability problems within the blockchain space syempre. So, native primitives. To clearly understand the Near platform, we may start to highlight these primitives. Number 1, assets. Assets of all types from money to data are now digitally native, meaning they are verifiable, unique, individually owned, and completely programmable. Accounts. Every actor in the ecosystem has an account that gives them secure storage for their assets, an easy way to verify their identity to applications, and an accumulation of reputation over time. Number 3, transaction. Because assets are digitally native and accounts are part of the global pool, programmable transactions between parties are simple, cheap, secure, and near instant. Verification. Number 4, because near stored is an immutable public ledger data and code that are saved to the platform are publicly verifiable. So, ito yung mga sinasabi nilang native. Ito yung mga primitives. So, going back. So, ito yung mismo primitives ng Near na ina-highlight nito, which is ang asset na ito yung digital money ng Near. Ang account, syempre, lalos lahat ng mga digital assets or mga cryptocurrencies ay kailangan na accounts para makapag-store to. Syempre, ang transaction, syempre kung meron namang mga klaseng assets, syempre kailangan mo mismo gumawa ng transaction syempre kung assets to, kailangan mo syempre gumawa ng action, ng transaction, which is mas maganda din sa near dahil ito ay simple lang, cheap, secure, ayun, secure at near instant, which is nga, mas mabilis ang transferable ng assets. And lastly, yung verification na near is an immutable public ledger, data and code that are saved to the platform are publicly verifiable, which is lahat na lahat ng mga transactions na nangyayari ay public and verifiable. The Near token. The Near platform uses a token called Near. This token allows cloud resources, regardless of where they are in the world, to be fairly compensated for their services. Validator nodes get compensated in tokens for their service. The Near token is also used for voting and governance of the network. Token holders govern the network. Updates about the future of the network are generated from the community and subject to a token-based governance process. To summarize, everyone can use Near token to pay the system for processing transactions and data storage. Run a validating node by participating in token staking, govern how network resources are allocated, and where its future technical direction will go. So, dito sa part na to, na-explain kung ano ang Near token na galing sa Near protocol. And next, Near in protocol in numbers. The Near network has been processing over 1.5 million transactions at time operating at a super high speed of 1 second per block. On average, these are definitely encouraging numbers for a protocol that is so young. The network is supported by 60 validator nodes and a large community with already over 50,000 active accounts. So, makita natin dito sa mismo sa graph, makikita nyo na from 2020, 9/8, date na 9/8, dito sa 2020, which is 7, July 21 hanggang February 26, 2021, umabot dito yung total transactions dito sa Near. Dahil nga, sa kinaiba ng other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, masyadong matagal ang transactions ito na mismo maabot. Minsan umaabot ito sa oras o araw sa transaction. Unlike dito sa Near, umabot lang dito ng 1 second or less. Ito yung mga total amount of new accounts dito sa Near na from July 21, 2020 hanggang February 24, 2021, umabot ng 50,000 na ang new accounts sa Near. The Near ecosystem is attracting developers and founders from all over the world. The network is production ready, enabling the development of high-quality apps and services in record time. Interoperability and the bridge with Ethereum. With Near, developers should not have to choose between different blockchains like Near and Ethereum networks and commit to only one. Developers have the same asset on both blockchains and even have apps that seamlessly communicate across the boundary. This has been enabled by a bridge called Rainbow Bridge that requires the lowest possibly trust level. One can have an interoperability solution. So, dito sa sinasabi sa bridge with Ethereum, tama nga naman nasabi dito na mayroong developers na mayroong parehas na asset nito, ang Near at ang Ethereum. Kaya ang mga developers ay gumawa ng Rainbow Bridge o tinatawag na bridge, which is yung para makapag-transact ka between Near and Ethereum. Para hindi nagkakaroon ng barrier sa kanilang dalawa, para nabagagamit nyo pa rin both assets. So, basahin natin ito yung infographic na to. Hey there, I'm Nathan. Welcome to the team. Nice to meet you. I check your personal account. You're a rock star. Let me show you how to set up a testnet account. So, dito, tuturuan na tayo dito kung paano mag-set up ng testnet accounts. Near account overview and setup. Near uses readable account IDs similar to Twitter handles. In addition, account IDs work like website domains. They can subdomains. For example, only the account Alice can create a sub-account like work.alice, and now just work.alice can create dayjob.work.alice. Each of these sub-accounts has its public key, so one account can have multiple public keys representing various profiles. These public keys also code access grant permission to act on behalf of the account. There are two types of permissions, full permissions and functional limited permission. Full permissions allow keys owners to fully interact with the Near platform from deploying code to sending transaction. Function co-permission access keys is excuse me, is the most potent usability feature of Near. It all allows limited permission for other accounts to call methods of a script. Imagine a Near-based platform that registers new user roles that can perform actions that regular users couldn't. Create your so before tayo mag-proceed dyan, sabihin ko lang na itong Near account, unlike sa other wallets, pag nag-send ka, share ko lang experience ko, unlike dito sa Near, pag nag-send ka o nag-transfer ng assets dito sa Near, hindi siya katulad ng marami siyang mga public, mga random letters. Kaya dito sa Near, mas maganda dito dahil simple lang, para ka lang gumagawa nga lang ng website domains na itinatype mo lang. Tina-type mo lang yung pangalan mo or ganyan, gagamit ka lang ng dot. Yan. So, para makita nyo, mag-proceed tayo dito. Create your Near test network account. Visit this site. Tapos dito tayo, reverse account ID. Pupunta ka lang dito sa website na to para ma-create ng testnet. Nilalagay mo lang dyan. Pipili ka muna syempre ng user ID mo. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Kunyari, alice.near or alice.rich, mga ganon. Pero dito, mangyayari parang rich.testnet. So, yan. Choose your personal nickname. Yung account ID nga, the full offers. So, pagkatapos mo mag-create dito ng mga nickname mo, katulad nga ng rich.testnet, pupunta ka naman dito. Dito ka mapupunta ito. Sunod na step, choose security method. Siyempre, pipili ka kung recovery phrase, ledger, nano, or S, or X, email recovery, or phone recovery. Pero mas suggest ko ang recovery phrase bago kaysa sa email and phone recovery. Kung wala ka naman nano, ledger, nano, S, or X, mas maganda talaga recovery phrase. Basta itago nyo lang siya, i-keep nyo lang siya sa safe place. Like writing it down or save nyo sa notepad or anything that you can store. Tapos after nyo, pwede nyo na enable yung email recovery and phone recovery. So number 3, now it is the time to choose the security method to secure and recover your account. So pagkatapos nito, nandun na yung mismong account mo. Nakagawa ka na. For simplicity, using email recovery is okay on the test network as it's simpler and quicker. This is, however, not very secure and wouldn't be advised for the main network. So sinasabi dito, para simple lang, okay lang na gumamit lang na email recovery muna. Pero kung gagawa ka ng mga Near wallet, kasi testnet pa lang naman to, so okay lang siguro yung email recovery. Pero I suggest pag i-create kayo ng Near wallet, ganito lang rin ang same lang ng way. So kung gusto nyo nga pala maka-create ng Near wallet dito, pwede kayo pumunta sa aming channel, sa YouTube channel, which is Near Protocol Philippines. Makikita nyo sa description. Merong ginawa ang aking kasamahan na si Andrew Marpa, na gumawa siya ng Near wallet na naka-Filipino language. Yan, para mas makagawa ka ng Near wallet na mas madali. So, number 5, you are now part of the Near testnet network. So, after nun, syempre, meron ka ng Near testnet account. From now, you have the possibility to interact with Near testnet and do your first transaction. Your testnet account comes with 200 Near, which come quite handy to experiment. So, yun. Pagka-create mo na mismo ng Near testnet account, syempre, pwede ka na magawa ng transaction. At yung testnet na yon, meron 200 Near na maganda yon para makagawa ka ng para makapag-experiment ka, o kung meron ka bang kinirate na mga application, which is yung DApp. Kung gumagawa ka na ng DApp, pwede nang magamit yung 200 near na to. So, sa tingin ko, 200 net near na to ay sapat sa paggawa ng mismong decentralized application. So, it could be handy someday. So, I suggest itry nyo na. At since nandito naman tayo para kumuha ng certificate, why don't we try na, ayun, na mag-experiment tayo and use this 200 near sa testnet account. So punta tayo dito. Syempre, hindi mawawala dito yung chapter 3 ang sasagutan. Get your new account on near testnet, replace the placeholder with your ID. So, simple lang dito, ilalagay nyo lang ang near testnet account na ginawa mo. At itatype mo lang dito. So, yun lang. Yun lang lamang sa chapter 3 at sana marami kayong natutunan at naintindihan dito sa Near Academy at especially sa Near Protocol. At sana magtuloy-tuloy pa rin kayo sa pagsuporta dito sa Near Academy, Near Protocol. Syempre sa aming guild which is ang Near Protocol Philippines. Yun lamang, maraming salamat po.